What's up, taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. So I am going to do a response video to the video I uploaded yesterday in reference to Max, aka Mr. Girl, being deplatformed because he was mass flagged, mass reported by the Groypers. Now, for the record, in reference to the backstory, in reference to this, I will say this. This is where what goes around comes around. And for those of you who don't know, because this is not on your side of the fence, but Max, aka Mr. Girl, had a problem with Destiny having chicken and waffles. That's all I keep hearing. He had chicken and waffles with you had chicken and waffle with your guy. Okay, so all of this is about Steven having lunch with Fuentes and not labeling him a Nazi. And because of these clowns calling everybody they don't like, everybody that they disagree with, who are not on their side of the fence, a Nazi, racist, all the white supreme pieces, calling them all kind of words that don't mean nothing anymore. This is making him very angry, and therefore he wants to challenge Steven about it over and over and over again. And the Groypers came and mass flagged him down. Now, I am not taking the side of the Groypers or Nick Fuentes. As a matter of fact, I'm not even taking the side of Mr. Girl, aka Max, whatever the hell his name is. I keep doing that backwards. It's supposed to be Max, aka Mr. Girl. I'm not taking his side either. What I'm showing you is that you reap what you sow. You put something out there, it's going to come right back to you. And I don't care if you believe in karma or not. That's not the point. And I'm going to read two threads from two people who are not so bright. And one is a coward, because I did give him an opportunity to come and challenge me on my views in reference to Max, aka Mr. Girl, and he cowered out. So he wants to sit up here and act like a keyboard warrior in the comment section saying, you want to delete my thread, and you want to sit up here and talk about deplatforming, and you would sit in here and threaten to delete my thread. No. I said I was going to ban you because you started lying. Yeah, I'll show you the thread in a minute. But if I offer you an opportunity to mic up, to webcam up, and to confront me one-on-one, I'm not silencing you, stupid. But the thing about it is, you're not going to act all big and bad in my comment section, then act like a coward when I invite you onto my platform to defend your views. If you don't have the gonads to defend your views face to face, don't sit up here and act all big and bad in my comment section. I will shut you down, okay? I will shut you down. Stay mad, all right? So let's go into the comment section. But one thing, let me just tell you what the purpose of the video. The purpose of the video was to show you wish to destroy Dr. K's livelihood, and instead yours got destroyed in return. It ain't had nothing to do with Dr. K. Dr. K has nothing to do with the Groypers, and we know that. But what it is that you wanted to celebrate the fact that, we get his medical license pulled because of some fictitious thing in your head that you believe that he has something to do with the death of a streamer, which he didn't. But you want to vilify him so you can actually be justified in your hatred for Black and brown people. Dare I said it. And I can defend that. I can show the receipts and everything, okay? This man does not like anyone with dark melanin. And when I tell you, if I make an accusation, I can back it up. So here's the deal. That's all that is. And Dr. K is loved. Max, aka Mr. Girl, is not loved on that level. Yes, his tiny audience love him. They believe all the stupidity that comes out of his mouth. But for the most part, we hate this man. We have no love for him, and we don't care about him, okay? He could just never sign up on YouTube ever again, and that'll be fine with us. However, I never ever advocated for him to be deplatformed because I'm still going to do it, but I had all intentions on to show you how evil this man is. I have made a response video about him before, and I had a lot of women and a couple of men actually thanked me for that video because they found it to be very insightful. They never had anybody break down the behavior and the abusive behavior, although sometimes overt, but sometimes subtle, and they loved the fact that I pointed that out. So since that was something that they loved, I intended on doing that on his other content, especially his live streams. I love watching his live streams because he's just mask off. He just lets you know just how foul he is. And that's how I use what he said in reference to Dr. K against him. You sat there and wanted to celebrate a man who has children, who has a wife, he has a family to take care of, and you wanted to ruin his life by getting your followers to get his medical license taken away from him. Well, no, not medical license. I think that's what you said. I think you said, hold on, let me read the video again. Hold on a second. One moment. Let me turn this down. Actually, let me just turn myself off and let's watch the video.
Okay, if Dr. K ever gets his license removed, we're celebrating by me dressing up as a doctor.
Okay, to get his license removed, maybe his I don't even know what type of license that Dr. K has, because like I said, I'm not here to defend Dr. K. Not at all. And it doesn't have anything to do with Dr. K. Just for the record, I have had people, when I was on Twitch and I wasn't banned on Twitch, I was offered to have a one-on-one with Dr. K and I turned it down, not just once, but twice. I was like, that's off limits. I'm not going to let anybody monetize my my mind and my past trauma. I have no judgment for those who do you, it's fine, but for me, I like to keep that type of stuff confidential, and I don't want anybody to have access to private information that should be only between me and my therapist. Now, I am not against what is done and how it's done on Twitch. These people volunteer for that and they like an audience and they kind of like to be, I guess you can say, exhibitionists. So if that's your thing, do you. That's just not me. Now, with that being said, I don't wish no one who has children as well as a family, a wife and kids, to go homeless or to lose his livelihood because you have this PDF file who wants to ruin him and ruin everything else about him. So that's what I'm saying. This man that you see, this grotesque wildebeest that you see right here on your screen right there, he advocated for the life ruination of Dr. K and said, I can't wait to celebrate when this man's medical license, he paid for that. You know, it's, well, not paid. Yeah, he did. He had to pay to go to school to get that license and to actually do what he's doing. But because this person here doesn't like what he did, okay, well, now he has a problem with it. And look what happened. The same life ruination that you had wished on somebody, it's come back on to you. That was the purpose of the video. Most people got it. Most people. In other words, what you wish upon others will come back on you. He wished for a man to lose his job, to lose his income, and in return, his income was lost. See, here's the deal. When you're banned on YouTube, you can't stream anywhere else. You can't produce other videos. You can't upload videos. And I know his other channel has a strike on it, but when that strike is over, he can't go on there until the Mr. Girl. So he has two channels, Mr. Girl and Mr. Girl Returns. Mr. Girl Return has 1 strike, so that means he's on suspension for a week. And then you got Mr. Girl, just the regular Mr. Girl with all his crazy videos and stuff like that on there. Now that has been removed from YouTube. It may come back, it may not come back. We don't know. It was mass reported about 2 days ago. It's still not up, but it could come back. They probably come back and realize that it was mass reported and that he can come back. But it doesn't matter. That's not my point. My point is you lost your job. The same thing you wished upon Dr. K is right now happening to you. Now, maybe you'll get your channel back and then you will forget about trying to take somebody else's occupation away, trying to make their children go on the street and make them homeless because you realize what happened when it happened to you. That's all I'm trying to understand. But these people don't understand that they're mentally ill and they don't see that what you wished upon others will come back onto you. Now let's go into the comments section because there's 2 threads I want to address, and I know that hold on a second, this one right here, okay? Let me see if I can get you guys to see this without lowering my camera. Let me see, would that work? Oh, let me see. Okay, I think that may, okay. That may not work, but it doesn't matter. We'll do it like this. I'll have it above my camera so you can see what's being said. So, someone asked, I'm not familiar with Mr. Girl drama. Can someone give a quick recap of what he did that makes this ban poetic justice? Was he pushing for people to get banned from YouTube? Who was he trying to get fired? He wasn't trying to push for someone to get banned from YouTube. He was pushing for someone to have their license revoked so they cannot do their job to feed their family, to house them, to clothe them. He was looking to ruin someone's income, and his income got ruined temporarily. It may be temporarily or may be permanent. We will find out in due time. But what he wished upon another man has happened to him. So this guy goes on to say this, and then I said, he goes in. Should I read all this? Hold on a second. You know what? I'm not going to go into all of this. I want to get into this right here. This guy named Michael. Because when I replied to Diego, he didn't have anything to respond back to. But this guy right here, I think I banned him because he tried to come back with another lie. See, I'll let you, if you engage with me in good faith, we cool. It doesn't matter if you disagree with me, but if you start coming at me with bad faith by lying, I will basically give you a warning, and then if you do it again, I will ban you. Like I said, there's no free speech. You'll never see a video of me saying, free speech, absolutely. You may say everything you want to say. No free speech. There's no free speech on my platform, okay? Because then you got yourself to blame for that. Okay, so this is Michael. I don't know anything about, he's talking to me. I don't know anything about this drama, but even if we grant what you said about Mr. Girl as true, you haven't really refuted Dr. K's alleged ethical misconduct. Mr. Girl's potential deviant sexual desires aren't really relevant. See, we know he has a thing for kids, but what you gonna do? We know he abuses his girlfriend and hate women, but that seems to be the thing right now. It's possible to think Mr. Girl is a P word while agreeing with him about Dr. K. I don't agree with him about Dr. K, but this is what my response. I go, Michael, I said it never happened. That's my position. I'm like, this unethical stuff you guys talking about, this stuff that you said he did to, was it Wreckful? I'm telling you it didn't happen. You're lying. It did not happen. So I'm coming from that position. And then I said, I don't have to prove a negative. And then these people, they're so dumb. They don't realize, hey, if I say it didn't happen, the burden of proof is on them. And I actually said in this reply, they said it did happen, so the burden of proof is on them, not me. I thought you would know that, but I guess I was wrong. So he didn't like that response because he's right. If I say, hey, none of that happened, you guys got to prove that it happened. And then he goes, like I said, I'm not familiar with this drama. If you're not familiar with this drama, then why are you in the thread? Why did you respond to me in the first place? Oh, yeah, I got it. You're thirsty. Maybe Mr. Girl is really wrong. I don't know. But you said that you sided with Dr. K because Mr. Girl is a P word, an abuser. You didn't mention a lack of evidence. This is an illogical reason to not agree with Mr. Girl. And that was bad faith. Here we go. So when you start lying, that shows me that you have no argument and have to result to being bad faith by lying. I never said that I sided with Dr. K because Mr. Girl is a PDF file. Lie again and you're out of here. First and last warning, because I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Look, read this right here. Nothing. Hold on, I'll even undo this. Here we go. Nothing in here says where I side with. As a matter of fact, in any of these comments, I never take a side. I don't go, you know, Dr. K is right in this. No, I don't take a side. I go, you guys don't have any evidence that Dr. K ain't doing anything wrong. But I do have evidence that Max, aka Mr. Girl, wish to take away his income. But his income was taken away in the process. So of course he comes back and this is when I just banned him because I don't, this guy right here. And he said, if I'm not mistaken, Michael came back and said something to the fact of, well, true, you didn't say that, but you basically are taking sides and blah, 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 and whatever. And if you don't like what I'm saying, then you would allow me to stay on. I don't play that game, so I banned him. And that's my thing. Here's the deal, guys. You can disagree with me all you want. That's fine. But when you lie because you lost the argument, that's when I'm like, you got to get out of here. There's a lot of crazy stuff being said in this comment section. There's a lot of this being said, you know, in reference to Dr. K. I don't have a dog in this fight in reference to Dr. K. My thing is that if you want to engage with me in good faith, you cannot sit up here and lie, and especially lie on me, especially when you can go back and read what I said. All right, so let's go to the last. This is I saved the best for last right here. This is the best one right here. So I banned this guy because I gave him an opportunity to come onto the stream and defend his position. And like a coward, he refused. He wanted to sit here and type all day long in my comment section. But when I have invited him onto my platform, he wanted to accuse me of basically disrespecting his free speech and I'm being a hypocrite because I threatened to get rid of the thread, which I did not do. And then he said that I'm actually being hypocritical by not allowing him to express himself in my comment section. If I give you this platform, if I say, hey, you can come on live stream and defend your position, but otherwise you're gonna let me go unchallenged, and you don't take that offer, that's on you. I'm not being a hypocrite. I gave you a bigger platform, but you're not gonna sit up here and act big and bad in my comment section. We don't do that here. So here you go. Dr. K fans supporting brigading Nazis to spite Max is hilarious. He obviously hasn't taught you any common sense. This is so amazing. He thinks I'm a Dr. K fan. YouTube has already basically said it was a mistake due to Max, which is not true. And I need to pull up. Max's thing to show you these receipts. Has already basically said it was a mistake due to mass flagging and Max will be reinstated. So that did not happen. As a matter of fact, let's go to okay, hold on a second. Let me go get Mr. Girl's aka Max tweet. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to shrink my camera down just a little bit here. That should be better. Okay, so let's go over everything in full context, and I'm gonna read what he said and what YouTube said. Okay, dear Team YouTube, after publicly criticizing the Nick Fuentes the past week, my channel has been mass flagged as sexual content. And one day I received 3 strikes for videos 1 to 3 years old. You've rejected my appeal. Please reinstate me. Do not let them win, Max. And then he goes over all this over here, right? Okay. Then he goes, after he posts this, he does this. Evidence in this very thread. And this comes from Nick Fuentes' Telegram. Okay. Then we get to him having some words with this John Kennedy guy. And then okay. Then here's what Team YouTube says. Sorry about that. Working on this for you now. That's all they say. They don't say sorry for banning you, sorry for ignoring you, whatever. Sorry about that is generic. Sorry about that. Are they sorry that they they gave you an appeal rejecting on me? What are they sorry for? Okay, are they sorry that you got banned? Are they sorry that you got mass flagged? Are they sorry that they rejected your appeal? This is a generic sorry. And basically, anybody can read anything into this because it's not specific. To me, this is like sorry that you feel that way, or sorry about, feeling like you're being rejected. We're working on this for you now, mean they could be actually looking into it. But nowhere in this reply did they say, oh, what did he say? Hold on a second. Let's go to the lie where he says, so listen what he says. He said YouTube has already basically said it was a mistake due to mass flagging. Clearly, that was not the case. So you see how they lie? This is what YouTube says. Sorry about that. Working on this for you now. And that was said 3 days ago. Right now, it's September the 5th. He's still banned. So what are you talking about? All right. So I want y'all to know that in full context. And then so because these guys always assume, I've never made a video pro Dr. K. Maybe I should, you know what I'm saying? Because it seems to piss you guys off. So maybe I should do that. But I'm like, this is my first time uploading a video about Dr. K. So here I go. I'm not a Dr. K fan. I haven't uploaded one video besides this one talking about Dr. K. However, I find it funny that Max, aka Mr. Girl, wants to ruin Dr. K's livelihood by weaponizing his community to report him to the medical board in hopes of getting his license revoked, only to have it turned back on him by a bunch of groypers. It's clear to the point. But remember, these people are not smart. They're not smart. And I think a lot of you who have been fans of mine for a while understand that once upon a time, I used to believe in race and IQ. I don't anymore because of stuff like this. When I kept encountering stupid white people, I was like, no. Clearly that book has to be outdated. By the way, YouTube got everything out of order. So this is what his reply was in reference to, let me make sure I got it right. So his reply is supposed to be here, but for some reason it's over here, unless he deleted it and replied after this. So he goes, okay, that only reinforced my argument that that these two things are incomparable. If Dr. K hasn't broken any ethical rules, he can't lose his job. That's not the point. Oh my God, these people. The point is, Max, aka Mr. Girl, had weaponized his community to report Dr. K to the medical board in hopes of getting his license revoked and therefore getting his income cut completely. He can't be the healthy gamer if he has no license. He can't be, he can't be known as Doc if he has his license pulled. So what I'm saying is, and I know this is hard because these people are very low IQ, they don't understand that when you wish that to take someone's income and yours gets taken in return, Dr. K is not the bad guy here. Max, aka Mr. Girl, is. This is what I'm saying. It just went right over their heads. All right. Ethical rules. He can't lose his job, whereas Max didn't break any rules and lost his job anyway. Yeah, it's called karma, idiot. Karma has nothing to do with the situation because Max isn't trying to get Dr. K fired. Dr. K is self-employed. If you take away his license, you have taken away his income. I don't understand how these people don't get it. Fired because he had said something negative about Max. These people are so low, I can swear. He truly believes Dr. K is breaking the rules. I don't care what he believes. First of all, Max is mentally ill, and I'm not saying that to be mean. This guy is messed up in their head, so who cares what he thinks? Normal people are probably wackos to him. Groypers know Max hasn't broken any rules and made a bunch of, and the video and the thing cut off. I don't know what happened. Okay, so then I respond with this. Karma is karma. You can't advocate for a man to lose his livelihood and not expect it to come back on you in some form or another. This is what happened to Max, aka Mr. Girl. Edit. The notion that Dr. K is unethical is unfounded and baseless with zero evidence. This is why karma came for him and not Dr. K. Stay mad though by liking your own comments. Yeah, this fool was like, he's so insecure. He kept liking his own. Well, this looked like somebody else liked this stuff too, but he kept liking his own comments. And the reason why I know is because as soon as I saw the comment, I see a like there. Like I'm right there watching the comment section, and the comment section is up there for 2 seconds, and it's got a like, which means that you posted it and liked it immediately. You so pathetic. And then when I said that, he said, okay, that only reinforces my argument that these two things are incomparable. If Dr. K hasn't broken any ethical rules, he can't lose his job. Did I read that already? Oh, I did. It's just two messages, the same exact messages twice. Lord have mercy. Did he do that or what? Anyway, so here we go. I respond to this. All right. And these are the two same messages. I don't know what that's all about. Right. And so this guy says, if a medical doctor were illegally euthanizing people with broken legs, would it be karma if you got fired while trying to have him penalized? And I go, false comparison. Dr. K is not a medical doctor and he did not kill anyone. Try again. Then, of course, Mad, who blinks a lot. Okay, he responds again and says, also, how am I mad when I said Max is already on the way to having his account reinstated? There's no evidence for that. You don't make any sense. I do make sense, and I'm going to show it in response. This is somebody who's very emotional. This is why fathers need to be put in the home. But these people are liberals, so they're not mentally well either. So hashtag not all liberals. Maybe if it seemed like he was actually permabanned, then yeah, you could accuse me of being mad. Well, he is permabanned right now. He's permabanned. Now, whether they're going to undo the permaban, that's up to him. But I'm sorry. Let me read this to you again. As of right now, okay, we reviewed your channel carefully and have confirmed that it violates our sex and nudity policies. We know this probably disappointing news, but it's our job to make sure your YouTube is safe for a place for all. How this affects your channel, we won't be putting your channel back on YouTube. I know you may be a product of your mammy and pappy being siblings, but that means you're perma-banned. Holy smokes, man. How do you, I don't understand. I can't break that down for you. That means you're perma-banned. Okay. Oh, did I finish reading this thing? Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see. Maybe if it seems like he was perma-banned, then yeah, you can accuse me of being mad. But from YouTube's tweet, it seems like he will gain his account back, so I don't have any reason to be angry. Well, I mean, where in this tweet does it says that he's getting his account back? The tweet doesn't say, sorry about that, working on getting your account back right now. Or sorry about that, working on reinstating your account. They're saying working on this for you now, which means they're looking into it. They're going to work on basically investigating this. That's all that is. But there's nowhere in this tweet that they say that they're reinstating it. If that was the case, it would have been reinstated right then and there. It doesn't take long to reinstate an account. I've seen it done before. I've seen some accounts that have been mass flagged and they have been put back up in 24 hours. But like I said, maybe his account will get reinstated, but to sit up here and deny that he is currently right now perma-banned. Now, like I said, he was perma-banned before and they put him back on and they unperma-banned him in 4 months. Right now, I'm perma-banned on, not actually perma-banned. Yeah, I guess you could say this is my second time being so-called perma-banned on Twitch. The last time I was perma-banned, they reinstated me after a year. And now I'm perma-banned again, and it's going to probably be 2 or 3 years before they bring me back. But there's a such thing as when they perma-ban you, they can take you out of perma-ban status and make you active again. All right, so I respond. Let me see. Okay. So I respond, but he's still banned. Your comments are not based on facts. They are based on wishful thinking. When you're ready to talk about facts, let me know. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time coping about YouTube's decision to keep him banned. And as of right now, he's still banned. I'm not talking about the what ifs, shoulda, woulda, couldas in the future. I'm talking about what's happening right now at the time of posting this, which was about 6 hours ago. Then this guy JB was trying so hard to get my attention. I've been ignoring him because he's not really saying anything worth addressing. So then he contacts me again. He says he'll be unbanned next week and Dr. K will still have killed Wreckful. And I go, cope harder. Edit, I just realized that you were trying really hard to get my attention. Good boy, you did it. Which is true. He been like, oh, I just ignored him. As a matter of fact, he deleted. No, it's still there. I just ignored it. That's the first time I had responded to him, and I know he was so happy about that. Then they apologized to him, they apologized to him on Twitter and said they would look into it, which is true. They said that they will look into it and they apologized to him. Not the first time Max has been banned due to mass flagging and then got his account back. True, this is true right here. Not really wishful thinking if this exact same thing happened before and YouTube fixed the mistake. Here's the deal. You can't say that YouTube fixed the mistake until they fix the mistake. As of right now, as I'm talking to you, he's not reinstated. I am talking about the present. I'm not talking about the future, because what if he doesn't get reinstated? Then what you gonna say? What if he's never reinstated? Then what? Then you're going to sit up here and act like you never said any of these things. So I don't deal with the future of the possibilities or the shoulda, woulda, couldas. I deal with what's going on right now. And then he go, maybe he will be perma-banned, but based on prior instances, it doesn't seem likely, so I'm not really worried about it. Why should you? I mean, like, are y'all two a thing or something? And then I said, I saw the response from YouTube and they did not apologize to him for perma-banning his channel. You people cannot have a discussion without being bad faith. True. Lie again and you're out of here. Stop acting like I don't have access to his Twitter account. This is your last warning. Now that we got that out of the way, YouTube did not say in their response to him that they were going to reinstate his account. Why is this being cut off like this? When you have to resort, I don't know why YouTube is doing this. They cut his paragraph off and they cut mine off too. Their exact quote is, "Sorry about that. Working on this for you now." Now go read what I said again. How is that lying? You said that they apologized. Well, hold on. They apologized to him on Twitter. You made it seem like they apologized for banning him. That's why I said. That's why I came back and said they did not apologize for perma banning him. So you made it seem like they said sorry for banning you, and that's why I had to make a reply saying they did not apologize to him for perma banning him. That's the difference. Here we go. We're not arguing over how I feel about the situation. Yeah, you sound butthurt. We are kinda. I don't see how I can be acting in bad faith by expressing my lack of concern based on what I saw. If you're a lack of concern, then why you keep responding, defending him? If you really could care less, you would not be in my thread constant replying to everything I'm saying. I pretty much laid out it was my opinion. I guess he didn't proofread this. He will be unbanned based on what YouTube said and past instances of mass flagging. But I also said, and of course YouTube cuts him off again. God dang, I don't know why they keep doing that. And then I say the sorry about that was not for banning him. I will address this video. I will address this via video though. If you want to defend him on stream, let me know. So you see right here, I'm offering him an opportunity. I'm like, come on stream and defend it. Otherwise, I'll speak from a position of being unchallenged. And this is where he becomes a coward. Let me get the soy voice, because if I offer you to confront me and you chicken out, dude, I lose all respect for you, and therefore you get banned because now you have been given an opportunity where I'm platforming you to confront me and you chickened out. So here he goes. What is it about then? I'm not gonna hop on stream to restate everything I said. You are not unchallenged. We just had an entire argument. What else is left to say? Yes, still he kept saying stuff after this, by the way. Just to say, just people are crazy. You know what I'm saying? He says that, what else is there left to say? But when I respond, he makes 2 more posts. And that's when I just banned him. I deleted it and banned him. I'm like, no. You don't get that like a keyboard warrior and continue. You said you had everything else to say, so you should shut up now. Okay, so there you go. What difference does it make if we do it on stream? Because I am actually responding to you, and you can respond back to me in real time. You failed abortion. And then I go, okay, don't start crying in my comments section when the video is uploaded. Too late, I banned him because he came back with 2 more posts. Edit, I gave you a platform, my live stream, to express your views and challenge me on mine in real time. You chose to cower away, and you are no longer allowed to act big and bad in the comments. Now catch this ban. And if you got something to say, I remember this. If you got something to say, you can always come and challenge me on my live stream. And that's what I said right here. Because once I said this, I didn't have this right here. Oh, excuse me. Hold on a second. None of this was here. None of this was here. I only put that there when he posted 2 more acting big and bad, like still debating me in the comment section, and that's what and he did it right here. And so that's when I banned him. I was like, no, dude, you cannot talk anymore. We're done. I gave you an opportunity to talk to me, to confront me. You chose to cower away. So now I have no respect for you. You're a coward. So that concludes all of that. And I well, like I said, in conclusion, what I want to say is this, is that this is about karma. What you reap, what you sow, what you throw out there comes back onto you. Once again, my only point is you can't sit up here and talk about how you're going to celebrate somebody's livelihood being taken away from them based upon the actions of you and your own community, and then get mad when it happens to you. Whether you believe in karma or not, what happened to you is what you wanted to happen to Dr. K, but it didn't happen. He still has his license, he still has his income, and he still has his stream on Twitch. You don't. And maybe this is an opportunity for you to reflect about the transgressions you have done to somebody who did not deserve it. You always want to sit up here and get angry how we treat you. And in my opinion, it's well deserved. But now you want to sit up here and focus that anger on someone who doesn't deserve it. Like I said, I don't have an opinion in reference to Dr. K to sit up here and fangirl for him. What I'm saying is he has helped a lot of people. I've seen the testimonies, and he's doing good. Something that you can't relate because you're not loved like he is, and that bothers you a lot. Go to therapy, talk it out. Deal with that. But to sit up here and to focus all your anger and the fact that you are not well respected and loved like Dr. K is not his problem. It's yours. Grow up. All right, that's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna. Like I said, I was going to make some response videos in reference to Max, aka Mr. Girl. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that this man, I wanted to have a teaching tool, but it's unfair for me to do that while he is banned. So will say this, I hope he is unbanned so that I can go and start doing these videos. But until that, I cannot do it because it's unfair to go after somebody who has been deplatformed. All right. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below this video, and I will see you on the next one. Later, taters.